Good morning, guys. So today's video is going to be about why I started fasting for that long. An extended fast of 21 days is what I started off with. For me, I did it when I was praying a lot. I've always been a person of prayer and staying close to God. And it was something that I started seeing on YouTube, and I was praying to God about healing my body because I have suffered from a medical condition since I was 14 years old, HS. My doctor had told me there was no cure, so I prayed and I prayed and I prayed on it because I truly feel like God can give you something when you sacrifice something in your life for him. You know, spiritually speaking, I thought about it and I was like, I feel like this could help me, you know? And I truly believed that the doctor who told me that, I was like, in my head, I was like, okay, you're the wrong person I'm talking to then, because somebody tells you no, then that's not the right person. There's always a way. If there's a will, there's a way. I truly stand on that. And by the power of Jesus Christ, like, the things that I went through, I wouldn't have been able to do it without God on my side. I'm not gonna get emotional, I promise, guys. But it was definitely something that without prayer, honey, that is going to be one hell of a fast for you then. And for me, I literally prayed probably like as much as I could throughout the day. I don't even know how many times, but I stand on this. This is something that I've witnessed. This is a miracle to me. And HS is pretty much almost gone out of my body. So it's been emotional roller coaster because literally so grateful that, man, God is always with me, always with us as people. Okay, so like I was saying, HS is basically almost out of my body. I've never seen my skin feel the way and look the way it looks. Feel the way it feels and looks the way it looks, right? Okay. If you guys don't know what HS is, I don't want to get too like graphic or anything, but I do want you guys to know that it is basically an inverted it's inverted acne. That's what it is. It's under your armpits, and some people can get it in other places on their body or right here. I get it like sometimes, once in a while, but it's not bad right on my breast area. But under my arms is like, oh, it was terrible, guys. Like, it's basic, and they feel like boils, you know? Like, it was just hard to decipher what it was when I first got it, because, or when I first like was aware of it, because I just like kind of, I guess like I didn't really pay attention to it a lot when I was growing up. So when I started to realize, I was just like, oh wow, like I have like something under my arms. And at one point I thought it was lymphoma, just because they were so enlarged. The largest one I ever got was, I kid you not, guys, the size of a golf ball. I promise you. And it was the worst pain because I remember having to, like, I couldn't sleep at all. It was such a struggle. And I just, I didn't know what to do because every time I went to the doctor, all they would do is drain it and then they come back. And even if you get surgery, guys, surgery doesn't always help. They still come back. It's something that you gotta fix your diet with. And that's why when I talk about fasting and praying and being close to God, because this is something that you really have to stay focused on. Because if you're going into fasting, I don't think that this is something that you can do necessarily without prayer. Like, it'll be the toughest time. So maybe that's why people can't get through it all the time. Because I know people who are like, wow, how did you do it? That's crazy. Like, that they've been stuck on like day 3, day 6, and then they just stop. And for me, to be honest, I don't know. Like, I seriously believe that it is because I stayed so close to God. I'm gonna tell you guys, the first 4 days, I didn't use my phone. I didn't watch no TV. I basically kind of did like a little rehab thing for myself because I didn't want to drink anymore. I didn't want to like smoke anymore. I was like praying to God, please, like, just take all this negative stuff away from me. I didn't want any of it in my life. And I wanted to heal myself. I wanted to just be better for my life, for, the goals that I wanted to reach in my life. And it's just, man, this is just all God. And I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. I didn't talk about it as much in my first video, but I did mention praying and being close to God. If you guys have watched the video, or if you guys have not, please, if you'd like, go watch the video. Yeah, I just really wanted to give you guys a little bit about me and why I initially even started. Yeah. And one more thing that I had mentioned when I was fasting, on the second round of fasting, I prayed for my dad because he suffers from diabetes and he was diagnosed with COVID. So at the time, it was a struggle. It was very scary. And that was a miracle in itself. Like, it was just pretty amazing. The way God works is amazing, guys. Like, for real. And if you don't believe, man, try to open up your eyes and your mind to believing. I'm not pushing this onto anyone's agenda or anything. I would never do that by any means. But I know that there is a God. I've witnessed things on this fast where I've seen things, and I literally, I was like, am I tweaking right now? Like, it is, I'm telling you guys, if you don't believe, a fast will make you believe. Okay? That's what I stand on. And this whole HS thing, you guys, my skin is like, it's like so graceful to be literally like have a little bit left in there, and that's it. And at the end of fasting, whatever, I told God, like, I'm changing my life and I'm not going to eat any bad food, putting that into my body, because that's where it stems from. HS, eczema, psoriasis, skin acne, pimples, all of that stem from your diet. And it comes from dairy. Okay? Dairy is like, man, I cannot have dairy. It's like God literally curses things that I'm just like, ew, like I cannot even, I hate the stuff. It's like God puts that in my head. Like I end up like, ew, not hating it, because that's a very strong word. I don't like using that actually, but disliking something so much. I loathe dairy products like milk. I drink almond milk. See, like, there's ways, you guys, we can easily just substitute, you know? And I have a plant-based diet. I'm all vegan. I do not ever know. Like, I've learned that this is just the way to live. You know, if we want to heal ourselves, we have to do things and sacrifice a lot. All that good meat, all that chicken, whatever, you know. I mean, I was a chicken lover at one point, and I did it in small variations, like variations, I don't know. And you know, at first I was vegetarian at one point in my life. I went vegan for like 9.9 months in my life. And that was back in like high school. And I felt so good all the time. So I noticed that it just started draining even more, that, you know, when I came off of the fast and I was just eating really, really healthy, I stand on the cabbage soup. I have that like every other week or every other like 2 weeks. And I have it for like a consecutive 3 days. It is so, so beneficial. Look up the cabbage soup too, guys. But yeah, the dairy products, cheese, sour cream, like I said, milk, those were like all the things that I was eating, putting in my food, like sour cream on tacos, quesadillas. Like, it was, you know, like, it was a lot. And I started to pay so much attention. I was very self-aware of, okay, I'm not going to eat anything today. I'm going to have milk to see if it triggers. Boom. I swear, you guys, in 30 minutes, maybe 20 minutes, I would have already pain, and I would feel it just like, and it's like God was telling me, do not eat dairy. Just stay away from it. Just goodbye, you know? So I said goodbye to that. I got rid of it. And, you know, 2020 coming into it, it was like, okay, guys, 2019, I went through a lot of things, whatever. And I prayed so much. And I'm like, God, I'm changing my life 2020. It's the year of balance. There's no way that I'm going to continue down a path of destruction. I was drinking a lot of dark liquor, Hennessy and Remy, and that literally was just the devil, okay? Devil juice. And I couldn't anymore. You know, and there was just more to life that I couldn't see beyond that point where I was stuck. Once the veil comes off and you have seen things, God will let you know, like, you don't need that. You know, you don't need that all the time. Maybe like if you know, if it's really tough, once in a while. Like, I'm talking about like every 3 months or something, every 6 months, you know. There was just a lot of change that needed to be made. And I just kept drinking a lot of water, and flushing everything out. I just knew what I had to do. And I just could not believe how much it was draining, you know, the HS. So basically, guys, it builds up, and it like there's pus in there. And so it drains, and it's just so relieving when it drains. You put a hot rag, you know, in the shower, and, you know, when I come out, I put on Vicks. Vicks opens it up and brings it to the surface, and it just like brings it all out. Like, Vicks is the holy grail, you guys. Okay, I had this other like cream or ointment, actually, but I seen on the back, it contains metal. And I want you guys to know too, deodorant has aluminum, some of them. And I noticed on my products when I was like buying deodorant, sorry, that I was seeing that it had aluminum, and I was just like, literally aluminum, okay, gets into the secretion of your skin through all the little pores when you shave, right? So it's able to seep in there, and it gets into your skin, and it blocks, you know? And it's like, it just made so much sense when I started seeing everything. I was like, oh my goodness, like, oh my gosh. So what I did was, where is it? I really want to show you guys. Oh, it's Crystal unscented mineral deodorant roll-on. No aluminum, chlorohydrate, paraben free. You guys, this is good. This is good stuff. And I was using this one sometimes, but it's the tea tree one. There's no aluminum. Basically, just like the other one, it has a really good scent to it. The other one doesn't really have a scent too much. And that's the other thing, guys, with fasting. Oh my gosh. I literally, like, when I would go out and run and stuff at the beginning of the fast, I noticed, like, yeah, I had like body odor or whatever. But then by the end of fasting, it's like everything just goes away. I don't know. Like, it's just amazing what the power, like, if like God can do if you truly, truly believe. But yeah, guys, appreciate you guys, all of you guys, every single one of you. You guys are so supportive, and I'm so grateful. I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful. And if you guys think about a fast or anything, just, you know, stand on it. Believe, believe, believe in yourself. If you believe in God, believe in God each and every day. I hope I got on to everything that I wanted to get on. And yeah, I love you guys. Stay safe in the world and follow your callings, guys. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe if you guys would like. Love you guys. Bye.